building site. Survey. It's what you do to find out what people think. Tradition. Customer way. Achieve. To bring about success. To accomplish. To get your goal. Administer. To do. To manage. To give, something like medicine. Aspect, one part. Commission. This is like an official group that has the responsibility. We hear about this in government when they're studying something. Credit. If you buy something, but you pay for it later. Design. Can be a drawing. Can be plans. Element is a part. We have this in science, the elements, but also we can just say it's part of something. One element of university life. Item. One thing on set or list. Journal. Daily record, academic publication. Regulate. To control with the rules. Complex means complicated, difficult. They're connected in lots of ways and difficult to understand. It's complex, difficult to understand. Conclude, to bring to an end. Consequent. Okay, this is an adjective, the consequent of something. However, we often use the word consequence. That's the noun. Feature. Important part. Focus. So focus is your main point. What is the focus of your essay? What is the focus of your paragraph? We use it when you take pictures in camera because you focus and make it clear. You want to do the same thing with your writing on your essay. Injure. To be harmed. Obtain. Perceive. The way you look at something. Previous, from before. The previous class was our last class that we had 2 weeks ago. Purchase. To buy. Also can be noun. Region. It's a noun. It's an area. This is the United States. We have the South, the West, the Midwest, and the Northeast. Community. Equate. To become equal. Maintain. To make it constant. Relevant. Stay connected. Resource. We have lots of resources. This is a nice list. Fossil fuels, oxygen, animals, metals. Timber is the wood, water, trees. You have trees and then we make the timber. These are all solar, the sun. These are all resources. They're natural. Secure is to get. But also it's to be safe from danger. So this is the adjective, actually. Select, choose, strategy, the plan you have to achieve your goal or whatever it is, like playing a game. Text, that's what you guys write. Now, It's a collection of printed words. So now we use this a lot in texting me, but that's because you're writing. It goes back to the writing. The text is the written part. Using as a verb now, because when we use our phones, we send written messages. So therefore they are text, or we are texting someone. Transfers to go from one area to another. Transfer money. Transfer schools. Acquire. To get. Affect. Assist. To help. Chapter. The main division. Consume. To use up all. Culture. Habits, traditions, and beliefs of a country. Can include society, the people, the music, the art, the theater, the literature. Distinct means special, different. Institute. The place. Your school is an institute for education. Science has institutes for studying. And finally, invest, to put money in. And you hope to get a profit if you do it for Wall Street, but you invest in your education. By taking this class, you're investing in your future. So these words might be difficult. Don't worry if you don't know them all, but learning these words will help improve the quality of your academic writing. So let's play the game. Yay. Oh. So do you guys like the blast game?
Yes.
Okay. Now I know you just learn by doing. Okay, let's all sign up and I will put the link in the Zoom chat. Okay, there should be 11. Now we have 10. All right, let's go. Okay, you're gonna play against your team members. Okay, do you want to play again?
Yes.
Okay, wow, that's a popular answer. Let's go. So this time we have the winners are Susan, Con, and Jimmy. Very nice. Okay, we'll play that same set next week. I put the link in the Zalo chat. And just a reminder, guys, you can do by yourself matching game. For example, normal. Which one is normal?
Ordinary.
Use or ordinary.
So you go like that and you do like this. And that's like a great way to study, to match it. And then you can look up the words slowly that you don't know. Which one is seek?
Choose.
To try to find or discover by
Yeah.
searching.
See, so if you get something wrong, nothing happens. To build something from several parts, what word is it?
Construct.
Yeah. Which one? Journal.
A daily record, an academic publication with different
Yeah.
episodes in it.
And to choose is?
To select.
Exactly. So you guys can play that on your own, okay?
Okay.
Use the link. So this is a way to get a little bit higher level vocabulary. Okay, so your paragraphs are getting much better. Today we're going to continue looking at what is a good paragraph. Now, we did this already, but let's review it. So, paragraph basics review. Now you need a title. Remember, don't just put the question for your title. Some of you are still not putting a title. You want to indent the first line. That's hitting the tab key. Connect the sentence. Now, list. Everyone's doing much better here. Topic sentence. We still have to work on this. Your topic sentence should be your first or second sentence. It has to be clear, related to the title, and introduce the main points or summarize. In the case of opinion, you have to tell your opinion. Supporting sentences. You guys are doing great with this one. You have your reasons. We're staying with the opinion paragraph because it's very easy to say, I think this because point 1, point 2, and you can give explanation. Support sentence, explanation. Support sentence, explanation. Support sentence, explanation. And then your concluding sentence. And the key is don't use the same words. But you can have the same idea, or you can like look to the future. We have,
Sorry
yes,
for disrupting you. Could I ask about supporting sentences?
yes.
This is the first sentence in the paragraph. Is it
No.
right?
This is the middle.
Okay. It means after you introduce the topics and you revise the supporting sentence.
Yes. So for example, we'll look at this when we look at some examples, it's easier. You give a topic sentence. So for your opinion paragraph, you're giving what is your topic? You should state it very clearly. And then you state, why do you think so? Point 1, point 2, point 3. So it's in the middle, after. The topic sentence is first. Although some of you are writing like a general introduction, and it works, but it must be at least the second sentence. And then you stay to the point. Okay, that's
so supporting sentences is similar to body.
It is the body. All the supporting sentences are the body. That is correct.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. You guys were writing topics on this, using these topics. I asked you to choose a different one, but I also said you could choose your own topic. Now, you need to change the question to a title. Often they're a noun phrase. They often start with ing or how to, benefits of. These are some examples. Now, topic sentence, you have to directly relate to answering the question. Some of you are writing too much general stuff. It's not answering the question. And it should give a clear opinion or a clear stance. What is your argument? So we looked at this. This is not good because it's unrelated. This is the good one. Look at the question. It answers the question. Now, is this one good?
It's not good
Why not?
because it's not it's the it does not provide clear opinions.
Exactly. It doesn't tell your stance, your opinion. It just says there's good and bad points. So this one is good because it shows it has benefits. And then it even shows the main points. If you can summarize the main points, it's even better. But you could still have your topic sentence be studying English in elementary school has many benefits, period. That would be okay. This one is even better if you can show your main ideas in the topic sentence. Then your support can explain it more.
When we suppose more detail in the topic sentence, is it better than just give a general idea, general
Yes.
opinions?
That's right. It should be very specific.
Okay.
Sometimes before the topic sentence, you can put something called an attention getter or a hook. And that's okay, but it shouldn't be more than one sentence. So your topic sentence should be either your first or second sentence. It should not be after like 2 or 3 general ideas. Not for just one paragraph. When you write an essay, you write more general ideas before your topic sentence, which is called a thesis statement, and it's the last sentence of your first paragraph. But we're not doing essays. We're talking about paragraphs. So, is this one good?
No. It's
No.
No, because it doesn't answer the question.
Yes.
It's not related to the question. Is this one good?
Yes, it's good.
Yes, it's good.
That's right. So even though it doesn't give the reasons, it's good. It answers the question. It gives a clear opinion. And also, a lot of you want to say the other idea, other stance. Oh, this is a great way to do that in the beginning by using although. You could also put the sentence with however here in the middle. Or you could have your next to last sentence show the other side, but you want the focus of your paragraph to be one-sided, not both sides equal. Okay, so we looked at this paragraph last week. We looked at various reasons what was not good. What are some that you guys remember?
They are the topic sentence and the grammar points.
Yeah. What would you change about the topic sentence? About the topic sentence?
You want to ask about topic sentence?
Yes. What would you change about it?
I think we should train into Miyazaki is one of the most beautiful prefecture in Japan.
Okay, you could say that, but it's fine to say Miyazaki is the most beautiful prefecture in Japan. You don't want to use the words as you know.
Yes.
But Miyazaki is, oh, you need the. There's some grammar errors. Miyazaki is the most beautiful. Also, guys, there's no title. It's not indented. There are unclear pronouns. Who is they? Also, you don't want to start with and.
Hmm.
What do you use instead of and or so? What can you use instead of and?
And so shouldn't be used at the beginning of the sentence.
Right. So what could you replace it with?
Also,
Also, anything else?
In addition,
In addition,
Besides,
X,
yes, depends on the sentence flow. And also moreover. How about so?
however,
So is
Yeah.
not the same as however, that's the same as but.
therefore,
Therefore, and you can also use the expression for these reasons, for that reason. In this case, you could say for these reasons. Okay, so we have our unclear pronouns. You don't want to use and so at start. You want to make sure your subjects match. Kirishima is a mountain, and actually it's a town. So we don't know either what these are. Are this a town? Is this a mountain? Also, you don't want to use the same words. You have to change the word, summarize. When you say, for example, you have to remember that you still need a subject, verb, object after it, and avoid using and so on. Just give examples. You don't need this 2 points. You can combine it or just leave it off. You just don't need it. Okay. Revising. Now, 2 ways you can do this. Miyazaki is the most beautiful prefecture in Japan for 2 reasons is okay. Or cut it, not. Or you can give a summary. Because there is lots of nature. Okay. You can unmute yourself if you want to talk again, but there was some background noise. If you want to keep talking, unmute yourself. Okay. Who is they? The first time before you use a pronoun, you have to say who. It's tourists. For example, you need a full sentence. There are. And then I listed many. I listed many. I didn't say and so on. Then I gave a second point about the mountain. And you can combine using such as, and now I defined it. Kirishima Mountains. Now we know it's mountains. You can't assume people are familiar with the place. There's also where in Miyazaki, where I live, we have a Kirishima city and Kirishima mountains. So we want to clarify. Don't make assumptions that people know. Then, for these reasons, tourists will enjoy exploring and sightseeing in Miyazaki more than other prefectures. You could even say one more thing. You should visit one day. So everyone should visit. You could even add to this. You can do more than summarize. You can end with some advice. For your opinion, you could again put your although point here. Some people disagree and say, however, that can be part of your end, but don't put too much of the other side's opinion. You can have a bit of advice in there as well. Okay, so now you can see. And I just showed you for 2 reasons is fine, no problem. But if you can summarize the reason, beaches and mountains are all nature. Here's another. Parents should restrict their children's internet use if they spend too much time online or if they visit dangerous websites. Notice, the opinion is clear. Now you could say, in fact, I'm going to change this. This is the question. You need to make a title. Then what could be a good title for this?
The benefits of reducing children's internet use.
Yes, so we want to make it even a little shorter. You can make your title from the prompt. Instead of parents, you can just say restricting children's internet use. Now there are different styles, but we are using the APA style, which is often used in America. And we capitalize each first letter. Now, because your opinion is parents should restrict, the title kind of gives that as well.
But in the title, you cannot read the opinions like benefits or disadvantages.
You could. That's another idea. You could say, you could do this. That would be fine.
So my question is, you keep your opinions on the title or not?
Yes, you should show the opinion in the title.
Okay.
Oh no, I messed this up by doing what I did. didn't realize this would mess up. Oops. So both is okay. Actually, when you say restricting, it's like you're saying you should restrict it. The negative is not restricting. Okay, now you've had a chance to look at it a little bit, but let's put this. Okay. Okay. So, first point. Using words like can or may shows that it's a possibility. You're not just stating it as a fact. It's a possibility. So using words instead of using these words helps show possibility. For instance is another word instead of for example. Again, may is like using can or may. It shows the possibility. Therefore, instead of so. In addition, another one instead of and you can say in conclusion, or you can also say for these reasons, or in summary for the end. Okay, that's just a review. Now, let's look at some of yours.
Sorry, teacher, but I didn't see the correction for my homework.
Did you put the link in the Zalo?
Yes,
Who is talking?
Jimmy.
I thought I double checked everything twice. Did you share it? Hold on, let's see. I went through it twice. I have Emily and Con, Ryan, Susan, Luna, Noon, Kelly.
But I didn't see the correction. I didn't see the correction.
Oh my goodness, you are correct. Let's do it now. Let's do it now. I am sorry. That is my mistake. Okay, great. Great title. This is good. Great title. See, guys? I prefer, well, you can do it in color if you like. Okay, you want to indent. You forgot to indent. Okay, nice topic sentence. See, guys, we have a clear opinion. Usually we'll say things here. Oh. Okay, using word also is another type of transition instead of doing first, second. I say like do first, second, but you don't have to. It's not necessary. But we have a first point, supporting point 1, supporting point 2. And then we have often supporting points are followed up by a follow-up sentence. Now, what you are missing is your concluding sentence. You might, instead of just doing also, you might want to add something here like finally. The reason you want to have these is you signal to the reader that you're onto your third point. Okay, so good. Thank you for telling me. I'm sorry, I did open it and I missed it. I did. I don't know how I missed it. There. So yes, you did everything correct.
No, you didn't check mine too. Mine is green.
Ah.
What's this one?
This one is corrected. Jasmine, I didn't get edit access. Who's speaking?
Green.
Jimmy. But it's not. Oh, did you send it to me at the beginning of class?
I resend it in the Zalo.
Or just now? Huh. I went through twice. Usually what I do, guys, is after I get your homework, I go through and open them all at the same time to make sure I don't miss anyone's. NGU. Anyway, I hope everyone listens. When you don't, it's good to speak up. Like this, because we can check it in the class together. Yeah, it's not in the list. You might have shared it, but you forgot to put it in the Zalo chat. Huh?
Sure,
Oh, is this one it? Maybe. Oh, sorry. Yes, you did. You were like the first. You submitted it. I see. Sorry. Oh, I thought I checked it twice. Well, here we go. Let's do yours too. It's good that we can do a few together. Nice. So just by one style I'm doing. This is good because when we have prepositions, the words like of and and, they're never capitalized. Or the and an, except for the first. This is the AP rules. Okay, so same thing here. Let's indent. And you don't have to say in your opinion. You're doing an opinion paragraph and the first sentence is an opinion. So you can make it clear by just leaving that out. Good. So we have transitions. Then we have example. Firstly, for instance, furthermore, excellent.
Thank you.
AI helps students to extend their studying resources. For instance, they have access to further knowledge, not limited. This is just clearer. You can just say schools here. Or you can even say classes. That means it could be like private classes as well. And then you have also, for instead of your second, that works to do this. Okay. Better at what? You need to be clear. We have lots of things we can become better. What do you mean become better at? See, you have this again, become better, but you're not saying what you become better. So you have to be clear. What do you want to say? Here it would be better to explain how AI. This one is not a clear point. Explain how AI helps them get more exercise. I'm not clear on that. It'd be better to do like another for example sentence here. So here you want to say better people. I know what you're trying to say now. So to become better people means we fix our problems. You don't have to say the fix part. Okay, good. So you have your transitions. Furthermore, also first, you have examples. Okay, good. And you give advice and conclusion at the end. Okay, very good. Nice. Okay, please speak up like this if I'm not able to check your homework. I missed it somehow and it happens. So if you're following everything, you put it in, you share it. There's no reason I shouldn't be able to check it. So it is my mistake. All right, those are good. I wanted to look at a few others. So don't forget to give the request access. I can't touch it if you don't. Okay, I changed the title. Nice attempt. You can just make it shorter, like a 3-hour school day. Now, here's an example where you're giving lots of this is a good example of what not to do. Though you can see it's not so hard to make the changes. So I put the other idea here first. Although some people argue that only 3 hours a day might not be good enough to cover all subjects fully, then you don't have to say this, supporters including me. And you don't need to say pros and cons. You can just make one sentence. And that's actually the way I changed it, a very good. Although some people argue that only 3 hours may not be enough to cover all subjects fully, shorter days could help students in many beneficial. So your first sentence says the other opinion and clearly says your opinion without you having to say, I think, including me. Then add first, it helps students. That's your first point, explanation. And then also, so you have 2 points. You might have space now to say more. And then in conclusion, I think students should get 3 hours a day. And then I just gave a little summary explanation. So this is actually very good, but it was a good example of how you don't want to just say both sides. So I cut this part. Anyway, I wanted to share that with all of you because you can give a little bit of the opposing opinion, but you don't want to give half and half equal space. Okay, so we're going to do something a little different for homework next time. I'm going to put this in the Xalo. It's from a textbook. It's from this textbook. Longman Academic Writing. And one way to understand a paragraph is it's like a sandwich. Got your topic, you have your supporting, and you have concluding. You can imagine having like a little pickle on top. You might want to have like a little flag on top. Could be like a little fact or a question. But that would be just like an attention getter. But mostly we want to start with the topic sentence. So I want you guys to read this. Answer these questions. It's a little nice grammar vocabulary. Learning how to change words into adjectives is useful. So do that. Then read this. It shows you the most simple topic sentence. See, we don't have to say my opinion, in my opinion. So I want you to read and do the exercise. Read, and do the exercise. I hope this picture helps you guys understand the order. Read and do the exercise. And again, you could have 2 concluding sentences. This is the most simple part. And then this is the hard part. I want you to decide, is it too specific or too general? Check it if it's good. If it's not good, say why. And do your best, do as many as you can. Then this part, you just circle the answer and write it in. Circle the answer and write it in. Circle the answer and write it in. And this is the most challenging part. If you can do it, try. If not, we're going to do it together. Try to read it and write your own topic sentence. And then stop here. Stop. Don't do this. You do not need to send me your homework this time. Okay? So you can do it on paper and print it if you like. Or do it digitally if you like. Or just write your memos on another piece of paper. We are going to use Padlet and check the answers together next week. So this time you don't send me homework. However, if there are any essays that I have not checked, please, or like, for example, you forgot to share, please put it in the Zalo chat again. And I will check it. Like I made some mistake where I missed it. I opened them all, but somehow I missed one. I missed one to open. So mistakes happen. So please just remind me and I'll check it again, okay? Or if you didn't do a homework, this is your chance to do it. Or you forgot to share it, this is your chance to share it. Do you guys understand? I'm going to explain everything that I just said to you.
Where do you send?
I am sending it right now.
Okay.
So. Okay. That should come through as hello now. Okay, guys, that's all for today.
Bye, teacher.
Yes.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, teacher.
Bye.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night. See you.
Teacher.